Right, morning Year 4. Hope you've had a good Easter break and you are ready to do some artwork. So, on page 2 and 3 in your booklet, we are going to practice our mark making skills. Mark making is a term used to describe the different lines, patterns and textures we create in an artwork. And all you need to do this is a pencil, but it must be sharp. Okay, so do press pause and go and sharpen your pencil if you need to. So task 1, fill the boxes below with as many different marks as you can think of using a pencil. Look at the tiger opposite for ideas. So in box 1, I'm simply going to fill it with lots of straight lines, and you guys are going to spend longer doing this really beautifully. You're going to completely fill the box. Okay, the next one, I'm going to do dots, and they're going to be all different sizes. And I'm going to completely fill my box. Okay, so another mark making technique. So more marks that I could use within a drawing. In this one here, I'm going to do what we call a cross hatch, which is where we do some lines going one way and then some going the other way. Maybe you could experiment and space the lines out. Maybe you're going to do them another way again. Okay, the next one you could do wiggly lines and fill the box with wiggly lines. What about pressing hard with your pencil? What happens then? What about pressing lightly? What about going crazy and doing something really wild? What about some little lines like this? Do you think that one might be quite helpful when we're drawing our tiger? What about some little dashed lines? What about some flicks? Perhaps that would be good for whiskers. What about curly lines, so they spiral inwards? And what about a broken line, so a line that has a gap within it? What about a line that goes dark and then it gets light, dark and then it gets light? Okay, now in the next few boxes I would like you to come up with some of your own marks, okay? And once you finish that, you're going to move on to page 3. You see there's this beautiful tiger. And what I want you to do is use your mark making technique to complete part B, which is this bit here. So you're going to use a mark like this to fill in the tiger stripes. Okay, so remember it's this one here. So the lines are going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth quite quickly, and they're straight. Okay, now here what we could do is use the side of our pencil lead. So notice I've changed my grip. This is how we're taught to use our pencil for writing and sketching. However, if we put our pencil down and then put our hand on the top and hold it like our dinner knife, we can use the side of the lead. So perhaps you could practice that. And then here we could shade this using that technique. We're trying to avoid scribbles. We want it to look soft without any scribbly lines. So I'm going to shade over that using the side of my pencil lead. Okay, and try and match the tone. So you see how much darker this side is? I need to be pressing a lot harder and building up that tone so it's the same. Okay, and you've got to be accurate, guys. You see around the eye here, it's really dark. So we need to get that area a lot darker. Okay, right, now the detail of the eye, you need to switch back to your normal grip, so your writing grip, and then you're going to put that black eyeliner in that a tiger always has. They've got very dark rings around their eyes, and put in the pupil, and then see if you can shade that eye. Notice it's darker at the top and then it gets lighter towards the bottom. Okay. All right. Right, now around the edge, I want you to use dashed lines. So, for example, up here, I want you to use an accurate dashed line. Okay, and that will give the effect that your tiger is furry. Okay, and you're just going to build up the marks using your pencils, accurate as possible, and using a real variety of different marks within your work, because if you can use a variety of marks in your drawings will just improve more and more and more. So that's it, everybody. Explore your mark making and then have a go at that tiger. All right, well done.